My name is Terry Watson, and I am a photographer here in Nashville, Tennessee, and all over Middle Tennessee. Being an alumni of the John Overton Bobcats here in Nashville, and also Bennett being an alumni, having graduated from Overton in 2019, it makes me thrilled, and I feel blessed that I am able to come back for the past several years and get photos of these kids in action in all the sports and capturing them at their best and perhaps at their worst. But I like to usually get them at their best. A lot of them don't even know I've been taking photos of them, and some do pose, but it makes me happy that they have done a tribute to me here by the gymnasium at Overton High School with a lot of the shots that I have taken. Over the past 6 or 7 years, I have probably taken hundreds and hundreds, and these are some that they have chosen to display. These kids have a moment in action in their high school life that they can have as a memory forever and show their kids and grandkids. That is one thing I love about being a photographer, is capturing a moment with a click that will never happen again in that particular moment and in that situation. And I love it when people come up and say, I want you to get me this year. I want you to get me as I'm playing my sport. Can I be in this case? That makes my heart so happy. And that's one thing I love about being a photographer. So when I take photos, I like to go anywhere, whether it's downtown, to the beach, to the lake. I like shooting sports. I like shooting theater. I like shooting seniors who are 18 years old and getting ready to go out into the world. I like shooting families. I even shoot pets. There's nothing I would not shoot when it comes to taking a photo and capturing that moment. I love downtown Nashville, and this is one of my favorite spots because it points toward a very important part of Nashville called the Batman Building, and I have shot this hundreds of times. So this is my happy place. My place I try to come to, especially in the fall when it's beautiful leaves turning all different shades of yellow and red and orange, and I can forget everything I've been doing all week and just relax, and it's me and nature and nature's orchestra. So I have had a fabulous day shooting photos, and now is time for editing. And I always go through the process with this big Bubba. This is a 7200, by the way. I use it for my sports. It shoots fast. It shoots usually all my seniors. That's one of my most favorite lenses that I use. And I use a 7200, this is 7200 and then 2470 for my wide angles. So I'm getting ready to download these photos and start the editing. The editing is what takes so long. But I don't mind it because I get to see my work, and I don't do a lot of editing. I sharpen, I do some contrast, and that's about it. I like to get the photo up front the way I want it. So this is straight out of camera, and a lot of these I blew out on purpose, and that way I can pull in. See, there's a little bit more as you're walking down the sidewalk downtown, but that way I can play a little bit with the contrast and the color. And it just so happened the General Jackson was coming down the Cumberland River as we were down there, and it literally stops in the middle of the river and turns around, which takes a good 30 minutes. So we didn't shoot that, but it was just fun watching him as it came down right in front of the Batman building. Now there's not anything that I would not photograph. I love to photograph everything, and it is my passion and my joy to capture that moment, no matter what it is. And I hope I can do it for many years to come, and I suggest it gets you to get to know yourself and what your eye is and what you see, because everybody sees everything differently, and it's fun to see the good in everybody and everything.